Choice on the vintage pins, folks. Choice on the vintage pins. We got a vintage Cadillac cross advertiser. Another vintage Bakelite advertiser there. Old Parker. Cross. Parker. Cross. Some other advertisers. We're going to sell our choice, I don't know, maybe 3 times. Nice little collectible vintage Cadillac display. One of these is. On the vintage pins, let's go now 10, now 10, now 10. We're going to go 10, now 10, now 10. Oh, how about 8.5, 8.5, 8.5, 8.5. Who's going to bid 8.5, 8.5, 8.5? Hey, 8.5. How about a $5 bill, $5 bill, $5 bill? Yep, I got 5. Now 7.5, now 7.5, now 7.5, now 7.5. Yep, I got 7.5. Now 10, now 10, now 10, now 10. It's vintage, folks. Now 10, now 10, now 10, now 10, now 10, now 10. 7.5 going once, 7.5 going twice. I sold it. 7.5. Buyer number 120120. Takes the Cadillac, takes the Cadillac. On the rest of them, we'll do choice again, folks. Choice again. Let's start off 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. On the vintage pin, 7.5. There's still some Parkers and some cross left. 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. Who's gonna bid 7.5? $5 choice, $5 choice. Yep, I got 5. Now 7.5, now 7.5. Yep, I got 7.5. To the lady in the purple shirt. Now 10, now 10, now 10. Who's gonna be $10? Those vintage 10, 10. $10, $10. Now 10, now 10. Who's gonna give me $10? $10, $10. 7.5 going once, 7.5 going twice. I sold it 7.5 to 129, 129. Takes the Parker. Times 2, times 2. Takes another Parker. Cross. Choice one more time, folks. Choice one more time. Put that on 129, 129. Put it on 129. On the vintage pin, we still got Cross and Parker left. Some vintage, nice brass and silver. Let's go. Who's gonna be 7.5, 7.5, 7.5? Hey, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. Okay, 5 now. $5, $5 bill, $5 bill. Yep, I got $5 to the man in the black shirt. $5 bill, $5 bill. Now 7.5, now 7.5, now 7.5. Yep, I got 7.5 to the lady in the pink shirt. Now 10, now 10. Who's gonna be $10? $10, $10. All done, all through. 7.5 going once, 7.5 going twice. Fair warning, I sold it 121, 121. Takes the cross. Takes the Schaefer's. Takes the cross and the Schaefer's. Times 2, times 2. 121, 121. Okay, we got 3 pins left. We got a vintage advertising Ripenden. A vintage Garland. And another Parker, folks, another Parker. On the lot, folks, selling it all one money now. Is it me $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5. It's only money, vintage, folks. $2.5, $2.5. Help, $1 bill, $1 bill, $1 bill. Yep, I got a $1 bill now, 2, now 2, now 2, now 2. Now $2, $2 bill, $2 bill. Yep, I got $2 bill to the lady in the black shirt. Now 3, now 3, now 3. Who's gonna be $3, $3, $2? Yep, I got 3, now 10. Now 5, now 5, now 5. Now 5, now 5, now 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. Now 3, now 3, now 3. Hey, who's gonna be $3, $3? Yep, I got 3, now 4, now 4. Now 4, now 4. Yep, I got 4. Hey, it's gonna be 5, 5 on 3, 5, 3. Parker, pin and cross. Let's go 5. Hey, 5. Now it's 6, now 6, now 6. Now 6. 5 going once, 5 going twice. Sold it 5. 120, 120. On the vintage Swiss Army, knife. Let's go. Who's gonna give me a $1 bill, $1 bill, now a $1 bill, now a $1 bill, a $1 bill, $1 bill. Let's throw something else in there. Throw in the Peter military coin. You're getting Swiss Army and the vintage Peter military coin. Let's go. Who's gonna give me $1 bill, 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 $1 bill. Anyone for a dollar bill? Come on now. Hey, throwing in the old ivory piece now. You got some ivory there. Ivory Canadian piece. Let's go, dollar bill. Yep, got dollar bill now. Two, now two. Now two. Yep, got two, now three. Now three. Give me three. Yep, got three, now four. Now four. Vintage, folks, now four. Yep, got four, now five. Now five. Five going once. Five going twice. Sold at $5. Number 2020. Let's go right here. On the old Masonic lot, silver vintage Masonic lot. On the silver vintage Masonic lot, you got a pin, you got some cufflinks. Pin and two cufflinks, great condition, vintage, folks. Let's go. Who's going to be 20 now? 20, vintage, folks, 20. Who's going to be 20, 20. Now 5.5, now 5.5, 5.5, 5.5, 5.5. Yeah, got 5.5 now, 7.5, 7.5. Let's go, 7.5. Yep, got 7.5 now, 10, now 10, now 10, now 10. Let's go, $10 bill. Hey, it's vintage, good deal, folks. 10. Yep, I got 10. Now 12.5. Yep, got 12.5 now, 15, now 15. Let's go. I got 15 now, 16 now, 16. Yep, got 16 now, 17 now, 17. Yep, got 17 right there. Now 20, now 20. 17.5. I got 17.5 now, 20. Now 20. Let's go now, 20. Yep, got 20 now, 22.5. 22.5. Yep, 22.5 now, 20. Now 25. Now 25. Let's go, 25. Yep, I got now 30. Let's go now, 30. Now 30. All done, all through. Sold. 120. Got a good box of some junk here. What's in here? An old Asian box, some antique postcards, small stuff, old knife, some books. Let's go. Who's gonna give me dollar bill? Yep, got a dollar bill now. Two. Would you give me two? What am I bid? How about two? Now two. Yep, got two. Now three. Now three. Yep, got three. Now four. Now four. Yep, got four. Now five. Now five. Fair warning. Sold $4. Number 121. If you want to be a best auctioneer in the town, you should definitely check out Missouri Auction School. You know, I'm really not that good, but if you really want to be good, check out Missouri Auction School. And there you go. Thanks for watching.